You could have ate in a concentration camp. You could have had rations, but you escaped that but ran into the famine. And also, let's just say you escaped that. It says you're going to lean your hand on the wall and the serpent bites you. That's concerning the missiles. It's icing on the cake, World War III. And the scripture says nothing shall escape you. So this is what the day of Yahweh shall consist of, man. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it? Yeah, because even for these people, it's going to be hope is going to be taken away. Talk about how shall he find faith in the earth, you know? So, you know, these people, their hope is going to be taken away. They're going to be calling audibles, you know, from their life decisions. You know, one audible can cost their life. Because they didn't expect the things coming on the planet Earth. They had a certain outlook on things. They had a certain anticipation. Then the day of the Lord, you know, the prophecies came up on them. So let's go back to the book of 2 Peter. The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. See, that's going to be the climax. The heavens going to pass away with a great noise, and that's concerning World War III. See, we at the end of America, Babylon the Great. We at the end of this shit. And this how the Lord going to cap it off. This how this man's going to be cut off by World War III. And we are anticipating this. We waiting for this moment because we understand what happens next, this transition. Because that's what it is, the transition into the kingdom of heaven. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So as I mentioned earlier in the video in the spirit, you know, the end of McDonald's, the end of Turkey, those are the works therein. From the thought processes to building structures, cars and shit, cups, chip bags, all that shit, man. Anything you could think of that comes with this world, all that shit gonna go with, and it's gonna be by the way of World War III. So that includes this man, his influence, and you know, all this. The Lord's about to wrap this place up, man. You know, what's that, damn, I can't think of the guy the line, but ain't y'all tired of this shit? Y'all ain't tired of this shit? That's what it is. The Lord's tired of this shit. That's why he's wrapping this thing up, man. You know, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? See, so we're supposed to have a certain spirit, you know. Always really be in the spirit of prophecy, man. Now, of course, there's a balance, but overall, we in the spirit of prophecy, man. And that comes with a certain outlook, a certain spirit, and you ain't investing in this place. You looking past that, you know, like Priest did the end up and Don't Be a Menace. He looked past the end up, you know. It says, looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. See? And guess what? We in that moment now. We actually in that day. It's a build up. You know? It says, wherein the heavens shall be on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So this destruction is an effort for a regime change, man. The Lord bringeth forth the destruction to bring forth a change in the regimes. Because look how the earth is ran now. You gotta do something about this. That's what the Lord is doing. That's why he's gonna violently uproot this man. And it talks about that in Daniel. In the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. So that means that previous one has to be destroyed. You know? Migo, the previous one has to be. You know? It says, I'm gonna read this part again. So nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. So that's gonna be the new standard. It's gonna be based off of law, statutes, commandments. So that means no more piggly wigglies. See, the end of the world ain't just no retail apocalypse for nothing. The restaurant apocalypse, all this shit is being closed down, shut down, put up, because America's time is over with. Matter of fact, let's end off on this in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. And those seasons, when you read Daniel, the 2nd chapter, is associated with the rise and fall of kingdoms. Just like a season, you got to have a certain attire for the summer. You got to have a certain attire for the winter. Even your food, you going to eat soup in the winter more. You going to eat more hot shit in the summer. In the winter time. That come with the season. So that's even with kingdoms, from ideals and people, how they wear shit. You know? So we in a season of Esau, but now it's over with. It's a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. So everything has ran its course here, man. Oh, it said a time to born and a time to die. It talks about that as well. How does the wicked live long and become old? So now this nigga has ran his course. That's why they come with another Toy Story. I show you, man, this shit about to go, man. Because if it went, no flesh would be saved. So these things on the planet Earth that's happening is no coincidence. The Lord is making a regime change in the earth. You know, the kingdom of heaven. So y'all argument just sort of edifying, like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. That Jesus' word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.